The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to the Pistons.
And the biggest problem for them in that game, even as they got into foul trouble, they could just never pull back.
Yeah, they just stayed aggressive the whole way, and you love the effort, but the fouls limited what they could do with their rotations here tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Chris Middleton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Maker in the center position. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. There's Jackson with the three. Rebounded by Snell. Pistons on defense. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And I love the fact that they did such a good job of really reacting to what the defense was given.
They capitalized on so many opportunities. The offense tonight just extremely fluid.
They're getting some early returns on the season, Brent, for top teams that are already looking great. How early is too early to start thinking about things like home court advantage?
Well, it's kind of like Christmas, Kevin. It's never too early to start thinking about the home court advantage. You know, a lot of veteran teams will tell you that they're not concerned about whether their game would travel come playoff time. But home court advantage is something that have tremendous potential, and seeing where they can go. They're doing everything they can to make this a great free agent destination. The new arena will help that.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner.
Good work there as it goes.
Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
There's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose. And I love the energy on this play.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Jackson. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Brogdon kicks to Maker. Back to Brogdon. Dishes it to Maker. Pass to Brogdon. And stolen by Drummond. And now Harris running the floor all by himself. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. That free throw, no good.
Always take time to think about Jason Kidd and his career, having played against him in high school in the Bay Area in Oakland as he was a star of St. Joseph's. There's no question that back then he had the acumen and the intellect to be a coach. Was always that on the floor during his career, and doing it now in Milwaukee.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Marjanovic checked in for Drummond. Lure comes in for Johnson. Langston Galloway's checked in for Avery Bradley. And it's Ish Smith in for Reggie Jackson. That one drops for him.
And that's about as easy as it gets. Not many guys are going to blow wide open layups at the professional level like that.
Now here is Harris. Smith kicks to Harris. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Harris passes to Marjanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Henson. And off the front iron, and in it goes. As you said, Brent, Kidd, one of the great minds in the game, who was a coach on the floor long before he was a coach on the sideline.
I think it's interesting for Jason Kidd and where he is now, because all these young players need experience to get.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
Teletovich's shot is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Smith, no luck. Milwaukee leading by 3. Goes up from the top of the key. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic. And the Pistons making a change here. Tolliver's checked in.
Anthony Tolliver.
Bucks have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Dellavedova dishes to Teletovic. And the call will go against Anthony Tolliver. That's his first foul. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Dellavedova.
Come get it, come get it.
Teletovic in the post. Over Lure. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. And so it's Milwaukee bringing the quarter to a close right now.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Out to Smith. Wants to get it to Lure and does. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And when you look at what the Pistons have done, pretty clear that this is a team that has a vision of who they want to be. Strong defensively, really good at rebounding the basketball, and I think deliberate and level yet to allow this group to take that next step.
The Pistons making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. Brogdon against Jackson. Lots of room. Yep, it counts. Jackson's got 8 points. Rent the stretch 4. The 3 and D players.
We're redefining what it means to be a center in the NBA.
I'm sure there are traditional guys that see that and just can't believe what they're watching. Huh? Guys out there that big and hitting shots.
Yeah, most of those old guys will take back to the home, Kevin. Just enjoy it while you can.
And the Bucks making a change here. Teletovic is checked in. Poked away. Stolen by Dellavedova. And that one, good. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead. Kicks it out to Bradley. There's ball movement by Detroit. The drive by Jackson. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works? And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a
for the lax coverage that time.
Kicks it out to Bradley. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Bradley's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pistons. And the pass to Wilson. It's stolen by Bradley. Here's Jackson. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
Skill set and have counters.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Detroit. The Bucks also changing it up. Here's a Teletovic is checked in for Wilson. Brown comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Brogdon.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Stolen by Jackson. And pushing it up is Detroit. The Pistons again in transition. And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 3-point Piston lead.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
They need this. Dellavedova played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dellavedova's got 6.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Liggins. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Thon Maker's checked in for Hansen. Antetokounmpo comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Chris Middleton's checked in for Brown. And Brogdon subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Greg, with the Pistons and their discipline as a team, part of their great rebounding means they allow very few second-chance points, one of the fewest allowed in the league last season.
And couple that with how strong they've been at taking care of the basketball. Low turnover numbers as well as points allowed off of those turnovers. And with that rebounding, I think it makes for very measured basketball.
And Liggins kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo. Tony Snell's checked in for Milwaukee. Tolliver for three. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his third assist on the night. Here's Antetokounmpo. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
And the rejection by Marjanovic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Galloway kicks to Smith. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 5-point Detroit lead.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Brogdon the pass to Middleton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way.
Teams during the 1980s that do not get enough credit.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Great patience on the block, elevating with ease and then sinking the close-range shot over the top of the D.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Smith against Brogdon. Here's Galloway. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 5 assists tonight.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50.
Trailed by 7. Smith and Bradley are together in the backcourt. Lure and Drummond together down low. And it's Johnson in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Smith kicks to Lure. In the corner, Bradley with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up. And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Yeah, they should bring out a big razor right now, Kevin. A great start, an aggressive move to show they're not going to lay down.
Here's Drummond. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. Drummond's got the lead up to 8 now for Detroit. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Snell. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
Jackson gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 8.
And after only making 35% of their shots in that first half, they are...
He couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point.
Those pressure situations.
Jackson passes to Drummond. Outside for Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 20 points.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, it's one of those nights where if a team down the stretch can get 1 or 2 stops, they may win it.
This one for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's an 8-point Detroit lead.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
No question, it looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
Now the feed to Harris. Kicks it out to Bradley. Outside Jackson. The 3. Rebounded by Maker. Bucks trailed by 6. Snell. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. 1:03 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Drummond with a screen on Brogdon. Jackson kicks to Drummond. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Outside Jackson. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. He's looking for Drummond and finds him.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
I can imagine a lot of things right now, but a comeback, that's not one of them.
Count it.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so the Pistons can now just hold on to the ball. Now here's Jackson. Outside Brandon. And so the Pistons take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.